There's a heartfelt effort, really, to save creatures this year at Penn State Barron. Our John Last takes us there for this edition of The Last Word.
These are the woods around Knowledge Park here in the campus of Penn State Barron. Now that it's spring, amphibians such as frogs and salamanders are moving out from among these trees to begin an important journey.
Well, it's the breeding season, so every year as soon as the snow starts to melt, some of our earliest breeding amphibians start to migrate to the ponds. So they spend most of their year in the woods underground, and then as soon as it starts to warm up, they come to the pond to breed.
Dr. Lynn Beatty and her colleague in the biology department, Dr. Adam Simpson, spent time watching the nighttime migration last year. Salamanders, newts, wood frogs, and spring peepers all leave the woods along Technology Drive and head for the ponds. Amphibians return to the exact same pond in which they were hatched. For some, it means crossing the road. Unfortunately, Doctors Beatty and Simpson found many of the small creatures dead on the highway.
It's heartbreaking. We've actually been up here a couple of nights to see them cross the roads, and we've found them unfortunate victims of cars, and it's just crushes you.
Dr. Beatty decided to take action to save some of the amphibians. She suggested that signs be placed along Technology Drive this year, asking motorists to be aware of the tiny pedestrians. You would think there would be a lot of red tape to put up such signs.
No, actually, I just reached out to maintenance and operations here at Barron, and they were completely on board with putting the signs up.
There is another problem. The amphibians are so intent on getting to the ponds that some of them fall into stormwater grates. The biology professors are working with engineering students to design mesh covers to put on those grates. The professors hope this awareness campaign about amphibians is successful, not just on the Barron campus, but throughout the area.
I mean, most people don't know that they exist. They only come out during certain times of year, but they're really charismatic, and we hope that by raising awareness that more people start thinking about amphibians.
With the last word at Penn State Barron, John Last, Erie News Now.
The amphibian crossing signs were put up on March 1st, just before the breeding season started. And if you'd like to find out more on this, we're going to be putting John's story on our website right at erienewsnow.com.